Hey guys, welcome back to the Tac-City Unfiltered podcast. It is Friday, April 8th. We're about to open, actually we just opened a few minutes ago, so you'll be seeing people filter in behind me as we open up. It's a Friday night. We get a lot of people on Friday nights, so we'll see how busy it gets tonight. Anyways, we asked for a lot of questions on the last episode. We got a lot of questions. These are some of the questions that we got. So thank you, right? I can't read them all, I can't answer them all, but I'm going to try to filter through as many of these as possible. And here we go. Are you guys hiring? Says Filthy Specster. We are always hiring. So send your resume to info@Taccityairsoft.com. We may not hire you right away, but we'll keep the resumes on file. And if we have a need, or if you can fill a need, we might bring you in. So just bring us resumes. Jordan Dougherty 123 asks, can you guys paint north, south, east, and west on the walls? That's an awesome idea. And yes, and I think we will do that. That's a good question. And yes, I think we will do that. No, we will do that. 999_Juju asks, have you ever thought about adding another 2-story building such as the Sniper Tower? Yes. For those familiar with the field, we have a structure in the back we call the Jungle Gym. Very soon, I would say soon as probably within the next week or two, that Jungle Gym will be moved and the ramps will be changed up so that easier access. But we're going to move the Jungle Gym in a better part of the field so it can be accessed better, and we have some good ideas with it. As far as like a smaller bunker, 2-story, that's a possibility. For right now, though, we try to limit how many different second stories that we have, because it becomes an issue as far as safety. But having a few in strategic areas on the field it's always a good idea, as long as we do it safely. So, but stay tuned for the Jungle Gym move, because it's going to be a lot better than it is right now in a better location. Nigel_WRX18 says, unban Sid. Well, whoever Sid is, if Sid is banned, he's probably a dickhead. So find different friends. Anyways, Crazy Burrow Crap asked, love these names. Now that OC is in the orange tier, will the 40-person restriction be raised or eliminated anytime soon? Well, we don't have technically a 40-person restriction. It's just basically based on space capacity. An example would be if I have 2 tables and I can only have one person at each table, or one party at each table, and I have 2 single players, both tables are full. I could have 2 parties of 5 at each table and that capacity of 10. So it just depends on how many people and what's the breakdown any given day as far as what our capacity is at that moment. No, there isn't a 40-person capacity. It's basically based on the room the space we have available at that time. Jags8088 asks, why is your builder so damn good looking? So I don't know if they're referring to James, and I don't know if this is James himself asking this question, but I guess beauty's in the eye of the beholder. No comment. POGGER Ren 7.62 asks, what does TAC look like in 5 years? Wow. I want to integrate a lot more technology in the field, more interactive aspects. I'm looking to 3D projection to project images on the field. Looking to do some interactive stuff online that affects gameplay on the field live, and that kind of blows your mind. But a lot more technology, not to mention more locations. MTF_Ep.10_13. Sonny, you thick, bro. Hey, you spell thick with 2 C's, not 1. And Sonny's with an O, not a U. Jason's.fun asks, the Taccity sponsor players. We have in the past, but unfortunately, a lot of players will promise you the moon and then nothing. So I'm not opposed to it, but like many other airsoft companies, It's a risk reward kind of thing, or a benefit loss kind of thing, and a lot of times it's kind of a one-way street, and the sponsor doesn't get to the money's worth. So, but I'm still open to it, but at the moment we don't. Elusive76 asks Sonny, is it true that if you don't use it, you lose it? Absolutely. Whether it's your mind, your body, yeah, absolutely. Use it or you lose it. My dad doesn't let me play airsoft because he said it's dangerous. Do you think it's dangerous? Well, I don't think it's, riding your bike can be dangerous, right? So there's always, in life, there's always a danger in just about anything. Being a passenger in a car can be dangerous, right? So if you're asking me that the sport of airsoft on its own is dangerous, I don't think it's any dangerous than, well, I know for a fact it's less dangerous than, say, hockey or football or wrestling, right? But as long as you follow the rules and you go to a safe field, it's based on insurance stats, it's safer than a lot of other sports that people don't even think about safety. Rogue Fu asks, can GBBRs join the pistol shotgun full force nights? As long as they're single shot, yes. Single shot. The main thing, and also they have to be, I think the barrel length has to be under 6 inches. So the whole point of that is, like, you could have, let's say for instance, a KMP7 or KMP9, an MP7 on semi-automatic, because it's semi-automatic, you're not dealing with full auto, but also there's not much range advantages to those short-barreled weapons. So to answer your question, yes. Okay, so we're trying to keep it as pure as possible on Wednesday nights. So that's a good question. And I think that's it for this week. Keep the questions coming, guys. This is awesome. I had a few more pages, but we won't have limited time. Once again, if I read your question on the air, and we pick some winners and give them some prizes and whatnot, send your questions. The best place to send your questions, and most of these came from, is our Instagram page. So please send your questions to our Instagram page. And that's it for this episode. Till next week, see ya. Okay, guys, so as always, every episode we're going to end with a famous quote from a famous person, obviously. And if you can guess who said it and email us with the answer, we will give you some credit online and also a special gift. Okay, so this week's quote is, if you're not willing to risk the unusual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. Till next episode, see ya.